Starting in the year 2000, Americans began to pay more attention to healthy eating, and young people became increasingly concerned about their calorie and nutrient intake. However, in the United States, the prices of organic foods and vegetables are usually quite high. For example, organic foods often cost about twice as much as non-organic ones, so young people and students with limited incomes lack options that are both healthy and affordable. Chipotle's emphasis on freshness, natural ingredients, and nutrition, along with its commitment to using only organic ingredients, provided young people with a healthy option. At the same time, unlike Subway, which is healthy but not particularly tasty, Chipotle's burritos and bowls also meet the taste and texture preferences of young consumers. In terms of price, a typical meal at Chipotle costs around $10, which is roughly equivalent to the hourly minimum wage in the United States, giving it a significant price advantage. Second, strong popular base. The Mexican cuisine that Chipotle specializes in has a solid popular foundation in the United States. It's the most popular foreign cuisine after Chinese food, and the large Mexican immigrant population provides an excellent consumer base for it. As mentioned, after 2000, young people in the US increasingly focused on healthy eating. Chipotle's healthy options were embraced by this demographic, with its main customers being students, young professionals, the middle class, and office workers. Company statistics show over 50% of customers are post-2000 generation. Third, simple to make yet personalized. The burritos, rice bowls, and other SKUs chosen by Chipotle are simple to prepare. Following the assembly line model once popularized by Subway in the United States, customers only need to choose 4 main ingredients in sequence: meat, a staple, vegetables, and sauce to put together a meal. The prep counter requires only about 4 staff members, and a meal can be produced with just a few simple steps. However, a simple process does not mean a loss of personalization. With all the different combinations customers can create, Chipotle's products can evolve into hundreds of different SKUs. Compared to the fixed ordering methods of traditional fast food, Chipotle's personalized ordering approach is much better suited to the needs of today's consumers. Second, proactively embracing digitalization. Digital marketing and store transformation with cutting-edge technology. First, digital marketing. After Chipotle experienced food safety issues in 2015, the CEO was replaced by Nicole, the former CEO of Taco Bell. Once the new CEO took office, they began to vigorously develop the company's digital business, focusing on improving the online sales platform and actively expanding online operations. This allowed Chipotle to respond much more calmly than other American restaurant chains when the new pandemic hit. The 2020 COVID-19 pandemic impacted restaurants worldwide, but Chipotle maintained continuous growth, and in 2021, saw a significant performance increase. The most crucial reason behind this was the strong push in online marketing and delivery services. Chipotle vigorously developed its online ordering business through its mobile app, with the revenue contribution from online orders rising from 9% before 2016 to 46% in 2021. At the same time, thanks to the concentration of online traffic, Chipotle launched various targeted marketing campaigns aimed at its loyalty members. For example, on the app, Chipotle collaborates with athletes to share dishes and adds calorie information for each menu item, continuously strengthening its image as a symbol of health in the minds of consumers. Since a large portion of its members are from Generation Z, Chipotle's healthy image, combined with various marketing campaigns targeting young people, naturally lends itself to easy sharing and has achieved excellent publicity results. By 2019, the number of loyalty program members had reached 17 million, with about 6,500 members per store. In comparison, McDonald's loyalty program had about 30 million members during the same period, with around 2,100 members per store. By the end of 2021, Chipotle's membership had grown to 24.5 million, with the number of members per store increasing to 8,000. Second, delivery business and store transformation. Online ordering has provided Chipotle with a large number of delivery orders, which was also the main reason for its significant increase in revenue and profit in 2021. After the pandemic, Chipotle improved its original store layout. Previously, there was only one production line in the kitchen, which handled both in-store and delivery orders. After the pandemic in 2020, consumers gradually developed the habit of ordering food online, and even after the pandemic subsided, a large proportion of orders still came from delivery. Based on this, the company added a separate production line in the kitchen dedicated to delivery and drive-through pickup orders, and also added a drive-through window to the store layout, upgrading it to the Chipotle model. Of the 2015 new stores that opened in 2021, 174 were Chipotle dual production line models. Compared to the original store model, this new type can contribute 20% more in revenue. Third, actively expanding into cutting-edge digital technologies. After reaping the benefits of digital transformation, Chipotle has continued to invest in this area. In 2021, it launched its first digital kitchen and is currently developing a tortilla chip-making robot. To address food safety concerns, Chipotle has also started using RFID technology to trace and track all major ingredients. In April 2022, the company launched its own investment fund, focusing on investing in technology companies related to the restaurant industry. Summary of Chipotle's success factors. Chipotle's success can be attributed, on one hand, to its wise product selection, choosing a category that best fits the preferences of today's younger generation and is highly standardized and easy to operate. At the same time, thanks to being majority owned by McDonald's in its early years, although the two eventually parted ways due to differing development philosophies, there's no denying that Chipotle was deeply influenced by McDonald's approach to standardization. As a result, even though Chipotle has stuck to a company-owned store model, it has still managed to maintain a highly standardized and easily replicable store format. On the other hand, Chipotle leveraged its digital strategy to help it buck the trend during the pandemic, when the restaurant industry as a whole was in a slump. This digital push became the core driving force behind Chipotle's rapid recovery and further accelerated growth after the pandemic.